Oh, hey, look, it's Paradox. Let me see about doing this. I missed the first punch, but I can hit the second one, and then I can throw this down, turn her into a bunny again, throw that down. Oh, and Shiv's actually going to execute her. Double bunny gaming. Oh my gosh. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is AndrewChicken, and welcome back to another video. I'm on my quest to cover every single Deadlock hero here on the channel, and we're actually almost to the end of the list. We're playing some Sinclair today. I think I just have Sinclair in pocket. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone else. And yeah, we're going to be playing Sinclair with a very interesting sort of build today. He's got a couple of abilities, as do most characters in this game, and he can, throw his assistant down to deal double weapon damage almost. He can throw out a Vexing Bolt and then target onto somebody and do a big burst of damage, and he can steal someone's ultimate. What is the ultimate of the test dummy? Whoa, that's insane! Oh my gosh. But one ability in particular has been the cause of many a headache for a lot of players, and that is the Rabbit Hex. After a short cast time, it'll explode on the ground, turning anyone inside of it into a basically defenseless bunny for a couple of seconds, and they take bonus damage during that time. 25% damage amp, are you kidding me? That's crazy. And since they can't parry or do anything even remotely helpful during that time, we can abuse that and buy a bunch of these punch items to absolutely destroy them. During the Rabbit Hex. Boom! Boom! Lots of damage, and our teammates will also be able to do a ton of damage to them as well. And then we can buy the Echo Shard, which is a very funny ability that allows us to basically do it again. So check this out. We can upgrade our bunny to max level to get that plus 1 second of duration, minus 10 seconds cooldown, plus 3 meter radius. We can chuck this down, punch, shoot, punch, shoot, punch again, I suppose, and then we can do it again. Punch. Oh my god. We can even throw down Savannah and do a Vexing Bolt. Or actually, I pressed the button, it didn't deploy, so I just threw that Vexing Bolt out normally. But yeah, we can just keep them in a bunny for several seconds on end and beat the crap out of them until they're dead. It's a very funny way to play Sinclair that I will be showing off in today's video, although I am also not really that good at Sinclair. He's another one of those characters that I have not really played that much of in Deadlock, and so we'll see if I, a feckless and incompetent magician player, can still make this work. Oh boy, I'm going against Lash and Paradox on blue lane. I feel like I'm gonna die. But I do know that I can potentially just put the Rabbit Hex on Lash as he basically slams down on me. Sorry, I had like a frog in my throat or something. But yeah, that's still a little bit frightening to me, especially because I really do not play Sinclair at all. Because he is my least favorite character in the entire game. Spoiler alert, whoa, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't really like Sinclair. I find him to be obnoxious to play against, especially when he's played well. But I also just, I don't know, I don't really enjoy playing as him all that often. I mean, I do like some things about him, like the weapon is a pretty nice change of pace from the other weapons in this game. It's a wand, it's a projectile, it's a 2-round burst. That's kind of slow firing. I do think we need more slow firing weapons in Deadlock. Too many weapons are just fast firing guns or fast firing burst weapons or shotguns, and some of the shotguns even fire fast. So, that's nice. But I really I don't like the way his Vexing Bolt is controlled. I find it to be really awkward and clunky. The Rabbit Hex is just a whole, I don't know why it pinged headed to park. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to upgrade my Rabbit Hex. But yeah, I don't like, the Rabbit Hex. I find it to be a really obnoxious ability. And his ultimate is one of the most egregious things in the game. Because let me just rant about it for a second. This guy is able to copy some of the most powerful ultimates in the game that have incredibly long cooldowns to make them more balanced, right? He can copy Dynamo's ultimate, for example, an extremely effective crowd control ultimate that stuns multiple enemies for several seconds, locks them down for easy kills for his team. Dynamo's ultimate is balanced to have, what is it, a 240-second cooldown? It's a ridiculously crazy high cooldown because it's so powerful. But Magician's ult is a static 90-second cooldown that he can make even lower with cooldown items. So he can copy one of the most powerful ultimates in the game with a ridiculously long cooldown and put it on a significantly lower cooldown. So he can copy Dynamo's ult twice in a row before Dynamo is able to get his ult back. That's crazy. That's bonkers. Why is this a thing? So I really, really dislike that. And, ooh, hello. She's kind of low. You know, I might get slammed, though. Oh, never mind. Okay. But yeah, like, why does Magician's ultimate cooldown not scale with the cooldown of whatever ability he steals, is what I don't understand. That seems like the most obvious choice for me. Like, that just seems like the right thing to do, but they don't do that with this character, and that really, really, really gets on my nerves. Now, I know Sinclair's received a bunch of changes already. Like, I think even when I first played him, when he first came out, his Rabbit Hex worked in a much different way to how it works now. Oh, get absolutely destroyed. That was the greediest dive I've seen in a hot minute. Oh my gosh. But yeah, honestly, it'd be nice to see him get even more changes, because I just don't think his kit is really all that enjoyable right now. There are other characters in this game that sometimes aren't enjoyable to play against, but at least they are more enjoyable to play as. Like Mo and Krill, for example. He has a really succinctly well-designed kit from a standpoint of playing as him feels really good. But, oh, hello. Yep, get baited, bozo. Try and hit that Vexing Bolt on him, it missed. Okay. But yeah, and I'm sure Mo and Krill will get some changes at some point to make their ultimate less annoying to play against, because I think that's the biggest pain point for a lot of people. But, I don't know, I just find Magician to be really uncompelling. I just do not enjoy his characters. So, I thought, since I'm covering Magician in my quest to cover every single Deadlock hero on the channel, I might as well air out my grievances with him and explain why you probably won't see that much more Magician on the channel from me, at least in the foreseeable future. But enough ranting, let's actually play the game. I don't want to spend the entire time complaining. You guys are here to be entertained, and I shall do precisely that with Magician. Hooray. I do really like this primary fire. That is like the one thing that's quite cool about him, I think. And I love that they changed it to a wand recently, by the way. It used to be a big, bulky gun. It just didn't make sense. That made him even more clunky, honestly. Oops, that was a misclick. Lash, you can dive me for free. Come on, buddy, do it. Well, yeah, I think that's so creative and so fun. And I want more weapons like this. I really, really do. That's the best thing about Sinclair, bar none, in my opinion, is the weapon. And of course, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Sinclair in the comments section down below. Am I crazy? Maybe. But yeah, I mean, he's really the only character in the game I feel this way about. Most other characters, even if I kind of get a little upset when I fight them, like Lash or Bebop or something, I still find them to be very well-designed characters overall. Yep, hello, Lash. Oh, that Bunny Hex did not deploy where I expected it to. Okay, that's a little awkward. I could try and steal one of their ultimates now. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. The problem is, if I steal Lash's ult, it's a really good displacement ult, but I do not... I do not have the slam to follow up with the massive damage, so I'd really need my 7 to capitalize on that. I guess I'll try it out. Why not? Paradox had no idea. Oh, but she's going to swap and actually go back into the right position after all, and I have no Bunny Hex for this, which means I'm dead, and 7's probably dead too. Oh, man. That was a massive blunder on my part. Oh, and by the way, I don't have a problem with Sinclair from an aesthetic standpoint. Aesthetically, really freaking cool character. Like, the story behind this character is awesome. Let me give you the Cliff Notes version, recapped from my memory, which probably isn't getting all the details right, because I read the story a couple months ago. So, Sinclair is a magician who, I think he married his assistant, and basically did a trick that made them live eternally in some kind of bond together, but then they ended up despising each other, and now want to break out of that everlasting covenant, and that's why they're trying to summon the patrons. And they just are constantly bickering with each other in their voice lines, which is really fun. It's just such a cool concept. Like, Valve just nails character designs, man. They do such a good job creating compelling characters. I really like that. Ooh, hey, I have the ult. Why don't you come over here and die, please? Throw that down, and there we go. 7's going to finish. Perfect. I mean, that was a little sloppy, I felt, in the execution, but, that's okay. I have some room to be sloppy, I suppose. I wonder what rank we're at, because my Sinclair is one of my lowest rated characters, kind of like Holiday. So, there's a good chance I'm probably in, like, Emissary 1 or something like that. Maybe not that low, I don't know. The game has been putting me in, like, Phantom lobbies recently for some of my best characters, but, yeah. Oh, this probably isn't the highest ranked lobby, and I can kind of tell given the way that, like, Lash is playing. But, you know what, that's fine. I definitely need an easier lobby for this character, especially because one thing that is kind of neat about him, he is one of the highest skill cap characters in the game, because already you do have to understand how every ultimate in the game works and when to steal each ultimate properly. So that is already a lot. But then you do also have the vexing bolts, which are a little difficult to deploy. Good usage of the assistant requires you to deploy her in the right spot to do damage, or to reposition, because you can teleport to the assistant by recasting the ability. So that's another thing. And the Rabbit Hex can also be a little tricky to land. It's an AoE, but it has a wind-up to it, so the enemies can get out of it. So, yeah, that's kind of an interesting thing, too. Definitely not my kind of high-skill character, though. When I play high-skill characters, I really tend to gravitate towards the ones that are movement-based, in most of the games that I play, right? Like, in Paladins, I was a Bomb King and Eevee main, and Eevee was one of the highest-skill cap characters in the game because of her movement. And in this game, I'm a Viscus main, and Viscus is similarly a super high-skill cap character, because he's got some incredible movement. Ooh, is he gonna ult? No? Oh, he's baiting us? He's really low, actually. I kind of want to just hit him some more. Here, I'll throw a Vexing Bolt out. They did nerf that, by the way, in the early games. You have a significantly longer cooldown, so I can't really hit them with that big burst of damage nearly as consistently. Which, honestly, good. That much damage was super annoying and oppressive to play against, and I really didn't like it. Ouch! I just want to go back to shop and buy things, Paradox. Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll get a Cold Front. I guess I'll put that there. Divine Berry actually went automatically back to Z. That's pretty good. I gotta start punching these guys. I do have punch items in my build, but I haven't punched the bunny rabbits yet. They've just been too far away for me to capitalize on them. I don't know where Lash is. I'll hit him with the Lash is missing, because he seems to have just vanished into thin air. I made him disappear, because I'm a magician. Oh, they are chasing him back over here from green lane. Wait a second. Oh, he's dead. Very, very nice. Okay. Oop, hello. Alright, let me throw that down, and then beat the crap out of the bunny. Yes! And the 7 ult's going to really help out with that, too. Lovely stuff. Hope he doesn't get torn to pieces by the Guardian, but we should be able to take that, and that is the second Guardian of the lobby. I guess Green Lane was already won in a spectacular fashion. So, hey, that was really nice. I appreciate the help from those guys over on green. Great Talon and Shiv on the same lane together. Man, I would not want to play against that. That sounds very annoying. I've been thinking recently of doing a tier list, kind of like the ones I did for Paladins a couple years back, where I rate every character based on how fun they are. And maybe do like one tier list where I rate how fun they are to play as, in my opinion. And then another tier list, which might even be a more interesting tier list, rating each character based on how fun they are to play against, because that's a whole different category. Like, for example, Lash is extremely fun to play as. That's why he's one of the more popular characters in this game. But playing against him, oh man, it drives people crazy. There are entire accounts whose names are I Hate Lash, because they despise playing against him. So, like, Lash would be maybe A or S on the play as tier, but then maybe, like, D to play against. So, yeah, I think that'd be super fun. Let me know what you think about that in the comments, too. I guess just for fun's sake, I'm going to head on over to yellow here, see if I can ambush these guys, and maybe punch a freaking bunny rabbit in the noggin or something. Punch! Throw that down. Ooh, she got bursted. Oh, but I took a lot of damage there. Okay. You know, I could potentially steal Lady Geist's ultimate. I do have a window where I copied that, so maybe if Paradox gets close here, I could destroy her, or maybe not. Does it go on cooldown if I waste it? Oh, it does. Interesting. Okay. Let me pop this for some extra health and just try and shoot them a little bit. Oh, Lady Geist is going in on me. Okay. I wanted her to come closer so I could bunny hex her. I do have that back. I'm going to kind of like sit over here and lure them out, hopefully. Come on, guys. There's a low HP magician over here. He totally won't turn you into a bunny and then punch you. He would never do something like that. He's just a silly little guy with his silly little assistant partner who he hates. Yeah. Oh, hello. Well, let me steal some of this camp, by the way. I might as well, right? I do quite like how bursty the weapon feels against these guys. Just whoop-bump, whoop-bump, whoop-bump. Where's that Paradox at? Oh, there she is. Oh, I missed the punch. Alright, well, there's that, and ooh, she's gonna ult me, but she is not long for this world, and Calico's gonna finish her off. Really appreciate the help. It seems like I'm mostly an assistant magician today. I'm getting 4 assists, 1 kill, but hey, that's absolutely fine by me. That is kind of a role that Magician can definitely fill, as being a supportive character, in the sense that he helps his team get kills with the Rabbit Hex, which is really, really strong. He can just build for that, and then his teammates will do a ton of damage to the rabbits, which are effectively disabled. They're not allowed to shoot or use any abilities or anything like that. And there's a 28% damage amp on them too, so it's a pretty crazy ability. It's absolutely bonkers. It's almost ultimate level strong because the stun lasts for a couple seconds. It's a 3.42 hex duration. Like, that's insane. That's like a Moe and Krill. It's almost. So yeah, I mean, whew. Really, really terrifying stuff. We are already pushing down the green Walker, by the way. That's pretty nifty. I guess I'll do a little bit of split pushing here, although I'm kind of low. I don't have a healing ability or any sort of healing in this build, which is very annoying. Maybe I should have purchased some of that. We're saving up for an Echo Shard soon, though. And we got the Hunter's Aura coming as well, which will help us for the close quarters bunny damage. Oh, and Lady Geist is here. If she chases me, maybe I can copy her ultimate and then heal myself that way. That sounds fun. Last time I did that, she didn't come close, though, so I need to, like, lure her out. But that also wasn't super successful last time. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I wasn't able to copy her ultimate. I was going to swap her back, but I was stunned during that. Or I just wasn't able to cast it for some reason, so dang, that's awkward. Yeah. Blue Walker is almost dead, but the fight's happening on green right now, so I'm going to head over there and just try and help out, because I think it would be really fun. So, let's see. Where are the enemies? Have they all... They seriously vanished before I even got here? Oh, boy. And we did manage to get Blue Walker, though, 7 with the split push. Oh, Lash is over here. Aha! Alright, he's gonna slam down here. Oh, never mind, he's dead before I get to do anything, bro! Why is my team so good at killing things? I want to help, man. Please, just let me do things. Alright, Wraith. I'm gonna need you to come closer. Ooh, here she is. I want to, like, punch her, but she's close to the Walker. Oh, here we go. I turned her into a bunny, but I have also been silenced, and she's too far away for me to punch, so I guess... Okay. Kind of just wasted a bunny hex. It'll be back in 18 seconds, though. And you know what? I saved myself from the Wraith ult, so it's really not that much of a waste. Right, let me throw this down, throw the Vexing Bolts out. But I think it is time to go, at least for now. My team's coming back in. 7's going to have an ultimate, so... Yeah, let me actually throw the Divine Barrier on him, just because they're going to be shooting him. There goes Viscous. And... Alright, that's a triple kill. Nice. And let me see about turning Paradox into a bunny. Cool. Beat the crap out of the bunny! Yes, we got her! Oh my gosh. Assist Magician in the house. I'm up to 8 assists. I am the support. We let Haze destroy our Yellow Guardian for the most part, but that's okay, because we got a Walker. Shoot, almost 2 Walkers off that, I guess. Do we count Blue Walker for that as part of the trade? I don't really know. But I'm absolutely fine with that trade. That's okay. A Guardian for a Walker is always a very good deal. It's too bad there's almost no farm for me to be had right now, because I really feel like I need more souls, especially because I'm saving up for the Echo Shard up next. But even if there aren't any, like, minion camps, jungle camps on the map, you can still always break some boxes. I do this all the time with Calico, because she's the absolute best at box farming, but even as Magician there, I can come in there, break those, get some golden statue buffs, get some boxes, and it's super easy and quick to do. And it's honestly even quicker if you are playing one of those characters who does have a fast-firing weapon, especially for the ones near the Rejuvenator boss, I find, because... yeah, you are able to just mow down all the boxes and then pick up all the buffs that come out, which is really great. Okay, now there's a big fight over here. I want to be careful because I am missing a lot of souls. Or I do have a lot of unsecured souls, excuse me. I don't want to lose them. But looks like Geist is going to go down. I'm just going to make my way over here and try and help out with the Lash. Is he up top? He might have been. It looks like they kind of got chased off. Aze is back on yellow. She might try and split push a Walker. I want to be very cautious about that, but I think the enemies just got scared off. Man, I'm always late to the fight. This is so annoying. But yeah, you can also just roll through the boxes like that, and you can get most of the buffs in the mid-boss section of the map here super duper quickly. And look at all the loot I'm getting out of these. So yeah, if you have a greedy 7 player in your lobby farming up all the camps, just remember that those boxes are there. And if 7's stealing the boxes too, well then, oh gosh, I don't know. Maybe you should tell your 7 to leave some for the rest of the team. Alright, well, now there's some people on green lane. I hope I'm not late to the fight again. I saw Viscous blip on the minimap. Yeah, he's over here. Haze is over here. I wonder if I can get a Hex on them. Haze is back here. Viscous is going into ball form. Where is she gone? Oh, she's running over there. She's trying to escape while Invis and Wraith is here. Let me just come back over here, and maybe I can throw this on Viscous. Massive bunny damage, and we're just going to destroy him. Beat the crap out of the bunny rabbit. Oh my gosh, wait, that melee damage was actually disgusting. The damage ant plus that big whomp. Oh, that was nice. That was mean. That was dirty. Oh, that's exactly what I'm looking for with Magician here. Oh, and Wraith's right out there. I saw Lash Blip on the minimap too. Calico's just kind of looking at this camp right here. I guess I'll help her take that out a little bit. Yeah, there's the Lash. Alright, let's throw that down. Ooh, hello. Alright, I'm gonna leave. Teleport over to Savannah and get out. I think they're still chasing me, though. Uh-oh, I don't have another bunny yet. I think I should be fine, though, right? Oh, and Lady Geist goes down. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna stick with the team because I don't want to get caught off by myself. Ooh, and Great Talon died to Paradox over on Yellow Lane. I'm sure Yellow Lane will be fine, but that's a little concerning. Oh, Calico and Shiv need help. Here, let me put the Rabbit Hex down and punch that Viscous, and oh my gosh, he just got destroyed. Oh, that was so funny. And now I have enough for the Echo Shard, so let's go ahead and grab that. I guess I'll just sell, I don't know, High Velocity Mag, that's probably fine. And that is on my 4th ability. I need to remember that bind, so that way I can Rabbit Hex again immediately after my first Rabbit Hex expires, which is an absolutely dirty combo. Oh, Jacob Lash is up here. Let me see if I can sneak up on him with a Bunny Hex. Oh, he's got company from Paradox. Okay. I don't think a fight is going to be engaged in here. We're up by a lot of souls on the enemies. We kind of just need something worth instigating a fight over. There is also the Yellow Walker, which we could go after. Although it looks like a fight's getting a little bit more intense over here. Yep, there it is. Alright, let me throw that down. Make sure I Echo Shard. Ooh, that wasn't able to hit. Hello. Alright, second Bunny Hex. I hit Viscous, but not Paradox. Alright, I'm just going to back up then. And pop up here. Ooh. That's no good. But he does go down. Perfect. I'm 10 seconds to my next Rabbit Hex. I really wish I could use it on Haze right there, but it looks like she's going to go down anyways. So that's 3 enemies dead now. Geist just went down. Huge. I guess we're just going to break down the base bosses. We're not even really going for Rejuvenator boss right now. Absolutely fine by me. Oh, hey, look, it's Paradox. Let me see about doing this. I missed the first punch, but I can hit the second one, and then I can throw this down, turn her into a bunny again, throw that down. Oh, and Shiv's actually going to execute her. Double bunny gaming. Oh my gosh, she literally had no counterplay except to run into spawn, and even then she's not safe. Because I have the Shiv follow-up. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Oh, hello. You know what? Come back here. Oh, he got cubed, but I have a bunny hex. Oh, throw that there. It looks like that failed, though. Alright, Echo Shard. Throw that one down, and she just dies. That damage vulnerability is going to help my team just pop her. Let's get that Viscous. This just looks like a total and utter slaughter, although I might be dead here. My positioning is pretty bad. Oh, hello. I did not realize we did not destroy those Guardians. I am literally one. I might be able to escape. We are definitely in some kind of emissary lobby. This is not a super high elo game. Because I should be dead right now. And I'm playing super sloppy as well. I deserve to be down here with this character. I'm really bad at him. I'm just going to zipline boost back to spawn so that way I can heal. And also buy Fortitude, so that way I don't have to go back to base every time I want to heal between fights. We can head on over to green as well and just make sure that the minions are cleaned up. Oh yeah, both shrines down just for a random push. I'd say that was pretty successful, and I am up to 15 assists. I really am the assist king. It's crazy. I actually really like that. That's, I like supporting my team. What can I say? Magician certainly isn't the first character who comes to mind when you think of a support, but in a weird roundabout way, he absolutely is. That's one thing I love about Deadlock in general. There's no strict classes, and there are a lot of characters that support the team without necessarily healing them. It's something I've always loved about this game. You do have some characters that can heal, like Viscous and Dynamo, that can definitely be played as like more conventional supports if you want, but shoot, then you just have Magician here, who crowd controls the enemies like a monster and supports his team that way by setting up so many crazy kills. And a lot of the support factor from those characters like Dynamo does come from their other abilities that aren't healing you. Dynamo's ultimate, his quantum entanglement, all that stuff is arguably much more valuable than his healing. It's really the bread and butter of his kit. I feel like I've done a bad job of using my active items this match. I don't even know if I've popped Fleetfoot once. There's a lot of active items in this random build that I stole, and the problem is, normally I do use Fleetfoot and Cold Front and even Echo Shard all the time, but I use them on characters that I'm familiar with, and I'm not nearly as familiar with Magician, so I'm overwhelmed by pressing his other buttons, and then I just, forget to use them. And I also have barely used his ultimate at all this match. Maybe I should be using that more. Oh, we got another fight on green. Alright, I'm going to try and speed over there. You know what? Fleetfoot! I'm going to get right behind them, just pop up through this little corridor, and then see if I can bunny hex them. Hello! Oh, that didn't hit her. Okay, well, do the second one. Well, I bunny hexed two of them back there. I did not mean to deploy it that far away, but it looks like we are going to get that kill. Let me pop Divine Barrier on myself just to give myself a little bit more hit points. And... okay, they got scared away back into spawn. Okay, that didn't go nearly according to plan, but, we can start to break down these base bosses again and hopefully take on that patron. That would be phenomenal. Oh, and I do have heavy melee canceling in this build, by the way. That's part of what Fleetfoot is for. Might as well, since I'm already buying melee charge, right? Oh, hello. Oh, she has unstoppable, so that rabbit hex just failed! Bro, get me out of here! Ugh, I'm so low! Alright, I'll use Savannah to get away. And it looks like we're gonna be fine. Although we're not going to get that patron. They just pushed us back too heavily. Fortitude's healing me up. I'm just going to wait back here with another bunny hex for if they try to keep pushing. There's one punch, two punch. Rabbit hex on Viscous. Might as well just beat the crap out of these players. There's another melee. She's not going to parry it, and I'm going to get that kill. Kind of wasted Shiv's ult a little bit, but who cares? That was really fun. Oh my gosh. Wait, did I just say Magician is fun? Dang it, Deadlock, you've done it again. Why are all of your heroes amazing? What the heck? Okay, let me come up here. Use the easier wall jump that they added this patch. You can actually wall jump just by holding forward into a wall now, which is pretty crazy. So, yeah, that honestly makes those jumps super duper consistent now. Very nice. Here, I'll just throw a Vexing Bolt in there. It doesn't really do that much damage. I'll just keep shooting in there, honestly. Why not? Seems like it's doing damage. And we are going to stick around. Lash is on a 50-second respawn timer, so we're not going to have to worry about his ultimate anytime soon. We just have to worry about all their other annoying skills. Alright, here comes the 7 ultimate. I'll pop down here, start doing a little bit of damage to the Walker. Maybe we can bait someone into an easy bunny hex. Throw that down. There we go. Huge kill. Let me do this again and throw another bunny hex down. Double bunny that lady, guys. She's going to go down. Alright, cool. Let me throw Savannah over there, and then that should be a GG. It's so low! Oh, I'll pop Divine Barrier on myself. I'm a little scared, but that is a very fast game as far as Deadlock is concerned. It's just barely under 30 minutes. Dang, the bunny hex is just so absurd. It's a double-edged sword. It is kind of fun to play with. You know, throw the bunny hex down, punch them, throw another bunny hex down, punch them again. But man, if I was that Lady Geist at the end there, I'd be fuming. Like, I literally just show up, get bunnied, can't do anything for 3 seconds, then get bunnied again, can't do anything for 3 seconds. You can buy debuff remover to reduce the duration of it by a decent bit, but still, that is some very oppressive crowd control on a fairly low cooldown. And I got top assists in the lobby as a result. This is a bit of a lopsided match, actually. Our team was rated average higher ranked than the enemy team. And yeah, it was definitely an emissary lobby, I'll tell you that much for free. I didn't really do that much damage. Holy crap, how did Infern... What game was Infernus playing? He went 1, 2, and 6 with 5,000 damage? He was playing Farmville, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I guess, you know, the Rabbit Hex still helped my teammates do a lot of damage, and that's what really counts at the end of the day with this Magician build. So, yeah, wow, I managed to have fun even with this character. I am actually pleasantly surprised by how well today's video went. So if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe, because I am uploading Deadlock content daily here on the channel, and I wouldn't want you to miss out. And with all that being said, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next time. Peace out.